Footwork, one of the most important yet neglected aspects of boxing. Let's be honest, anyone can throw a punch, even if it's not a very good one, but to be able to move your feet in a particular way to take you out of any danger and position you for your next shot, now that's where the real skill is at. I've been training my entire life, and one of my biggest regrets was not learning footwork when I first started. I would have saved myself a hell of a lot of blood, sweat and tears. In this video I'm going to take you through my entire syllabus of footwork, and I promise to make your footwork at least 1% better. With that being said, if you did benefit at all from this video, I'd appreciate the like, the subscribe and all that good stuff. But without any further ado, let's jump straight in. Okay, first things first, let's learn to walk before we can fly. Your most basic foundation of footwork is going to be forward, back, left and right. This is what's going to set up all of that extra stuff in the future. An easy rule of thumb to follow is, no matter what direction you move in, the foot closest to that direction will move first. This will make sure your feet stay out of line and you're always positioned to throw a shot. Pivots. These are essential for making a new angle, getting you out of corners or off the ropes. Push your back foot into the floor and turn 90 degrees. The L step is also used to create a new angle. Hop back onto your lead leg and then use the rear leg, stepping out horizontally to make a new angle and walk back to the center ring. Galloping is the one exception where you'll start with your rear leg to move forward with. As that lead leg lands, you'll be in a perfect position to throw those big shots. Step backs. These are used to evade your opponent's shots and regain a sensible range. Push your lead foot into the floor and simply hop backwards. 1-2 footwork. We're using the lead leg for our jabs and our feints, and then we're simply bringing the rear leg up slightly as well. This is going to allow you to move forward, chaining multiple jabs together. It's going to let you move circular as well without breaking any momentum. The rear pivot. Just like the lead pivot, we're using this to make a new angle, but instead of moving on the lead side, this time we're pushing the rear leg into the floor and moving around our rear side. Rear side roll steps. Use this if someone throws a punch at you from their left arm, roll underneath and make a new angle. Exactly the same thing for the lead side, but this is if someone throws a punch at you from their right arm. The hop reset, a nice way to take the tension out of your legs and stay loose on your feet. Make sure not to do this in punching range with an opponent, as it can be risky. Don't confuse this for the step backs. This is not a way to evade a shot, it's just simply a way to stay loose on your feet. Lead side quick movement. We're combining the pivot, the hop reset and the stance, and this is just generally a nice way to circle back to the center ring while staying loose. Rear side quick movement. I call this L1-2s, and all we're doing is an L step and then putting our lead leg down, which we call 1, and our rear leg down, which we call 2. This footwork's extremely effective because you can throw your shots on either the 1 or the 2 and you don't have to break your rhythm whilst doing so, which puts you in a perfect position to throw a combo as soon as you've landed. Double step back. You can use this to avoid multiple shots from aggressive opponents coming at you. Stop throwing all of your 1-2s with your rear leg stuck to the floor. Step your rear leg in as you throw the 2 to close the distance. Backspins, an elusive way to avoid aggressive opponents. Push your lead foot into the floor and pivot backwards into the opposite stance. Front spins, a nice way to unexpectedly close the gap on an opponent. Again, these can be risky, so proceed with caution. Push your rear leg into the floor and pivot into your opposite stance whilst moving forward. The check pivot. Step your lead leg horizontally off the line whilst leaning back and dipping your chin. You can throw a hook with this and turn it into a check hook. A nice way to counter opponents coming at you with straight shots. 180s. Similar motion to the rear pivot where we dip and turn 90 degrees, but this time dip further and turn 180 degrees. The come through. This is used to recover from shots you've accidentally overextended on. As you're falling in, make sure your rear foot touches in front of them, your head's dipped off the line, and then push that rear foot into the floor and pivot into your stance. 45s. You'll be using these in close range, and they're used to make a new angle on an opponent. Dip down and load most of your weight onto your lead leg, shift your body 45 degrees and land on that new angle, ready to throw your shots. Step shifts, another really clean way to make an angle on an opponent in close range. First things first, let's focus on the step. Slightly step your rear leg off the line and towards your opponent. Make sure when you do this, your hands are up and you're dipping your head off the line, as this is the riskiest part of the movement. Next is the shift. From that position you've stepped in, jump your body 90 degrees around your opponent and make sure you're landing dipped over your lead leg, ready to throw your shots. The roll step shift is the exact same thing as the step shift, but instead you're rolling as you step across. The tomato shift, another unique way to change the angle in close range. Load up on your lead leg and then jump your body into the opposite stance laterally across your opponent. Make sure that when you land you dip slightly over your lead leg so you're in a perfect position to throw your shots. The double come through. Same as the normal come through, but this time take an extra skip in case your opponent throws multiple counters. The check uppercut, just like the check hook, but this time when you step your lead leg off the line, instead of putting it horizontal, you put it more behind you on a diagonal angle, and this uppercut is used just to counter straight shots. The pendulum step, bounce up and down on the balls of your feet, and this will allow you to phase in and out of range while throwing each shot on its own unique bounce. Backwards check L's. Throw a shot from your lead hand while stepping your lead leg back vertically, and just as that lead leg lands, perform an L step and land into your new stance. The gazelle hook, this is used to quickly close the range on an opponent. I like to set this up with a feint to the body so I can load up my lead leg and then jump towards them with the hook. The square bounce, this is another nice way to stay elusive on your feet, mess up your opponent's tracking as you're quickly going from left to right, and then throw a surprise shot. This works really well when someone's trying to cut you off on the ropes. This can be risky, so proceed with caution and practice first. Reversible pivots, simply pivoting from the lead side, then straight into the rear side as soon as you land. This is nice for when someone throws a shot anticipated for when you land, so you can get back around the other way and avoid their shots. I want you guys to practice these moves over and over again and start merging them together. Get creative with your footwork and really start visualizing how you'd use this in sparring and in your fights. The key to good footwork is just repetition. There isn't any fancy drill you can do, or skipping or ladders or anything like that. It's just pure repetition. Go into the gym, practice these maneuvers 1,000 times in a row, and I always say don't do it until you get it right, do it until you can't get it wrong anymore. Unfortunately, not all of you guys get the benefit of working with me one-on-one in person. I know what an absolute